Have you ever had a dream where Welcome back, everybody. This is another video about when you're having leg braces on and you want to sit down or stand up from your wheelchair. One quick thing that I might as well show you is how to twist when you're standing. So here I'm standing. What I'll do is I'll take it, move in the way I want, lift up, and then just let my body twist into position. So assuming that you stood up from the wheelchair, which I will show after I sit down, your wheelchair is going to be locked and you're going to want to back up to it. So a few assumptions here is that maybe you have someone to help you, or you just have the chair in a good position. It's not going to fall over. I have it here backed up against the couch so it doesn't move back. So just make sure of the environment for your wheelchair. What we're going to do, get my feet kind of close together and back up. You don't want to get so close to it because you need to have room for your legs, for somewhere for your legs to go. But and this can be tough. I'm gonna move this further out so I can lean forward onto it, and then grab the chair. Okay, so I will say this is more advanced, and then I'm just gonna slowly sit down on the chair. Also, I don't know how many situations anyone might be in where they need to have leg braces while they're in the chair, but you may be able to see that here, this, I guess, panel of the leg brace, I have it off of the chair. You can barely see it right here. So I just have my butt barely on this cushion. And the reason is because, one, I don't want to pop the cushion. So I have a Roho cushion, it's air filled. They get holes all the time, so there's no need to like really make one happen. So sitting on the chair, just barely, and it's locked. And I'm just gonna pull these off, the brakes. And for me, this is just something that happens to be easier to do with the way the brakes are, or the locks for the leg braces. And then I just kind of grab and pull my legs up to be more at a 90-degree angle. If you can, just the more you can reach, the more you can grab, get your finger in there and really pull it back. I will say it's difficult, it's not so easy, but at this point I can kind of sit back a little bit more. There we go. So now that my legs are more bent in a better position, I can start to sit up and pull myself back. And now that my butt just a little bit further back on the chair, now I have room to pull my legs up and onto the wheelchair, onto the foot plate. And so now you can see I can sit back even further. This is uncomfortable. I don't like this. I would not do this for an extended period of time. The only honestly, like as far as I can tell or think, the only reason to ever have your leg braces on when you're in the wheelchair is if you're temporarily going from one spot to another where you want to stand at both spots, or something like a wedding, right? So when I get married, I would be standing up, and of course I'm not going to use the walker to walk the whole wedding, so I'm going to sit down in the wheelchair, but then doing the vows or something, I would go from the wheelchair, lock out the braces, and stand up and get married. So other than those types of situations, giving a speech, etc., I don't recommend this. But here we are, we're doing it. So you're in the wheelchair, blah, 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 go around, put your brakes on for the wheelchair, and now how to lock the leg braces. So I sit forward again, get my legs off of the chair, and if you can just kind of lean forward and push your legs down, the brake almost just goes on by itself. And there you go. And so from here, I'm going to pull this as close to me as I can, really lean forward, push myself up. Now I'm standing, I do, and then I can sit back down.